Yeah, yeah. This one called Time. Mm.
Yo, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel. Anybody new? Anybody subscribed? Or anybody just dropping by just to see who we have on the channel today? It's been a long time since I did him, and I don't know why. I was just thinking of the other song I did by him, Dance with the Devil. And if you haven't seen it yet, go back on the channel and look at it, because what a powerful song. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it yourself. Or if you want to enjoy that journey with me, that was almost too much for me to handle almost. It was so dark but so real at the end of the day, right? I had to realize it. So shout out to Immortal Technique for bringing that POV into my life, because I think about that song to this day. I was thinking, why haven't I done him in so long? I've been doing a lot of Wu-Tang, Nas, giving all the OGs their credit, and I don't want to sleep on anybody, right? So I'm not realized, I look back in my comments and I see that somebody said that I should do Immortal Technique, You Never Know. And he said, this is a tragic love story, at Eric Autobo 8543. So, I mean, what more do I need to say? I saw that comment. I love Immortal Technique off of that one song. So let's just get back into the journey. Anybody who doesn't know, this is going to be review, reaction, commentary. This is just a bunch of everything, right? I'm just trying to understand the music. I may stop and have to process something. I may have to listen to something back. That's not what you're here to listen to, then that ain't for you, then that's cool. Other than that, let's get into the music. We got 7 minutes and 48 seconds. That's a long ass song, especially for a rap artist. That means you really have a story to tell. So I'm excited. Make sure you drop a like, share, comment, subscribe. Anybody who's fucking with the channel, the vision, the journey, how many words can I put it in? Just thank you for being here, and let's move forward with it. Immortal Technique. You never know. Okay, guitar strings. That was nice and subtle. I love it. I love the beat. Hey, this is chill. This might go on the playlist already.
On her way to becoming a college graduate, wouldn't even stop to talk to the average kid. The type of Latina I'd sit and contemplate marriage with. Fuck the horse and carriage shit, her love was never for hire. Disciplined intellectual beauty's what I desire. Flyer than Selma Hayek or Jennifer Lopez. Everyone told me kicking it to her was hopeless. At first I just thought she didn't mess with broke kids. The thug niggas always talking about how they smoke kids, but the rich sniff coke kids got no play. I'm not even interested what her body language would say. Everyone around the way gave up trying to get in it.
So already, let's just give credits to his storytelling ability. He's really setting the scene. He's setting the relationship that he has with this girl. He clearly likes her, but she seems impossible to get. He's not the thug or the coke nigga. He's just a regular guy. And he seems to be broke, maybe, but broke is just a place of being, right? It's all about who you are. It's your person. It's your personality that really makes you a person.
What her body language would say. Everyone around the way gave up trying to get in it. Cause didn't matter how good your game was, she wasn't with it. All the block bitches was jealous, but wouldn't admit it. Talk shit and deny to everyone that they did it. Cause they regretted the long list of niggas that they let hit it. And no one ever gave them shit except McDonald's and Diddick. Smoking weed with thoughts of envy whenever they lit it. She spoke intelligently and they bit it. Always trying to copy, but when they tried to use her vocab, they sounded sloppy.
He's really building this girl up. Who is she? Like, this girl sounds like a real stand-up woman. Because normally you could be like, I love this girl, but maybe she's not perfect. She seems to be perfect. Everyone wants to be like her. They just hate on her. But everybody has flaws. Maybe we'll get to that.
They bit it, always trying to copy, but when they tried to use her vocab, they sounded sloppy. She had a style all her own, respectful and pure. I was sick in the head for her, and there wasn't a cure.
This is smooth. Hey. This is beautiful.
brown and beautiful, yet empty and sad. I used to talk to her occasionally, and she was glad that I wasn't just another nigga trying to get in it.
Amen.
So every now and then we'd stop and talk for a minute.
Amen.
I didn't have a gimmick, so the minutes turned to hours. On her birthday, I gave her a poem with flowers. Then I took her out to dinner after her cousin.
He's a sweet guy. They just friends, and he's being a sweet guy. Like, that's genuine. That's nothing to laugh about, really. He's a genuine person. As a woman, I feel like it's probably hard to find an actual good guy, because as a guy, you know most guys ain't on shit. And I mean, there's obviously a lot of good guys out there, but man, there's a lot of assholes. And an asshole guy is way worse than an asshole woman.
We'd stop and talk for a minute. I didn't have a gimmick, so the minutes turned to hours. On her birthday, I gave her a poem with flowers. Then I took her out to dinner after her cousin's baby shower. We talked about power to the people and such. We spent more time together, but it was never enough.
Power
I never tried to sneak a touch or even cop a feel. I was too interested in keeping it real, perfectly honest and complete. She would always call me cariño, and never technique. Bought me a new.
This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I want to learn what cariño means. Obviously, it's a Spanish word for something of. This week's Spanish word of the week is cariño. Cariño is a noun that means affection. So she really loved this man. Like, not love like a boyfriend, but just as a human being.
Book to read every 2 or 3 weeks. Call me cariño, and never technique. Bought me a new book.
Wow, never technique. She knew, like, this is during his rap era of people calling him technique. She doesn't care about that. She's calling him something else.
Honest and complete, she would always call me cariño, and never technique. Bought me a new book to read every 2 or 3 weeks. Forever changing the expression of my thoughts when I speak. It was because of her I even deaded all of my freaks. She convinced me to stop hanging out on the streets, to stop robbing and stealing from people like you. Instead, I took her out to the Apollo and the Bronx Zoo, Museo del Barrio, and the Metropolitan too. Got to the point where I was either with her or my crew.
This woman is elevating his life, and that's the real shit that a woman can do. It's crazy because a lot of men seem to hate women, but this is so common. Like the woman that people are bashing on and calling ugly and just disrespecting for no reason. Every woman has ability to enhance a man's life just because they are softer, they are patient, and they are willing to really let you spill and grow and just tend to you. A lot of men don't have that ability because they weren't raised in that way. But women, find you a good woman. If it's not your girlfriend, just let it be a friend, bro. Just hang out with a woman.
So I decided one day to tell her my feelings was true. I couldn't live without her, so I told her face of my fears. But honey's only response was a face full.
And that's to say, men can do the same thing, right? But it's just not near as common. It's very common in a woman. And obviously some women don't nurture or want to help. But that's just humanity, right? We're not dealing in absolute. We're just talking statistically wise. A woman is going to be a lot more patient than a man and willing to listen and conversate over feelings and so much more.
With her and my crew, so I decided one day to tell her my feelings was true. I couldn't live without her, so I told her face of my fears. But honey's only response was a face full of tears. She could only sob hysterically, holding me tight. I tried to speak, but she wouldn't stop until I left sight. I felt like a moth who got himself too close to the light. Except I didn't burn, I turned cold after that night.
I want to go back. Did I miss the reason why she didn't want him? She just started crying because he spoiled her?
I decided one day to tell her my feelings was true. I couldn't live without her, so I told her face of my fears. But honey's only response tried to speak close to the light.
Don't you know that time waits
for no man?
Not fake, it's all planned.
Chorus.
If I had the chance again, I'd never let you go. Hold tight to your love, cause you never know.
I went on with my life, college and my career. Ended up locked up like an animal for a year. Where the COs talk to you like they were the overseer.
Right.
And I got sent to the hole when my exit.
We said this in another video, bro. If you turn into a criminal, you're basically a slave again. And the way you get treated is out of this. It's insane.
COs talk to you like they were the overseer. Then I got sent to the hole when my exit was near.
Sheesh.
At night in my cell, I'd close my eyes and I'd see her. Hold her
Sheesh.
close in my dreams, but when I woke, she disappeared. Just an empty cell until the state gave me parole. In the summer, came back
Sheesh.
intact and on track. But the fact of the matter is I still felt cold. Even after my mother hugged me crying at home. My real niggas would catch me thinking out of my zone. Fucking lots of different women, but I still felt alone. Relatively well known around the New York underground. But I kept thinking of her and how we used to be down. The sound of her voice and the beautiful smell of her hair. Though gone physically, somehow it was still there. I had to do something because the shit was too much to bear. So I went and visited the building where she used to live. The world looks a lot different after you do a bid. Your way of life done changed while primitive minds are still stuck in the same game. Like her cousin who
really
was on the corner.
Like, you go to jail, your whole perspective changes, right? Because, yeah, you're outside living life, paying bills, and you get stuck in this mindset of one way of doing things, right? But you go to jail and you realize there's a whole nother life. Like, maybe it's a different lifestyle. Some people like jail because some people like jail. You just see a different way of living. And you just feel elevated almost, I bet. Not that you know better, you just know different.
While primitive minds are still stuck in the same game. Like her cousin who was on the corner slinging cocaine. Stepped in the lobby and tapped the button next to her last name. Her mom buzzed me up and hugged me up like a mother order. But her facial expression changed when I asked about her daughter.
Oh no. Oh no. Did she pass? Did she pass? Beautiful. This is beautiful.
She told me that there was a note for me that was left behind, and she had left it there waiting for such a long time. I was inclined to ask about it, but she brought it up first. I saw a tear swelling up in her eye, and then she cursed. She told me where the letter was, and I started thinking the worst. Reversed my position, stepped over and opened the door. And sure enough, there was an envelope with my name on the floor. Nobody loves you more than me, cariño's what the letter said. By the time you get to read this, I'll probably be dead. But when you
this shit gonna make me cry. It's like, I don't think I hear the woman's voice, but it sounded like you hear her saying it too. I don't know how to explain that. I gotta hear it again. But man, that first opener line to that letter, bro.
And sure enough, there was an envelope with my name on the floor. Nobody loves you more than me, cariño's what the letter said. By the time you get to read this, I'll probably be dead. But when you left in 97, a part of me went to heaven. I thank God at least I got to know what love really was. But it hurt me to see what true love really does. Cause even though we never made love, you were all that there was. It was because I loved you so much that I had to make you leave. You made me doubt the way I thought. You made me wanna believe. And then I slipped up and I let you get close to me. It was hard to not be openly when people spoke to me. This was not the way I thought my life was supposed to be. Baby, don't you see? I had a blood transfusion that left me with HIV. Hope didn't exist for me since late in 1993. I died a virgin. I wish I could have given myself to you. I cried in the hospital because there was no one else but you. Promise that you'll meet me in paradise inevitably. No matter what, I'll keep your love forever with me. What happened for the rest of the day is still a blur, but I remember wishing that I was dead instead of her. She was buried on August 3rd. The story ends without a sequel, and now you know our technique. Don't fucking fall in love with people. Hold the person that you love closely if they're next to you. The one you love, not the person that simply has sex with you. Appreciate them to the fullest extent, and then beyond, cause you never really know what you got until it's gone.
Holy shit. Drop the mic. Holy shit. Holy hell. If I could do like an animation of my head blowing up, I'd do it. That was amazing. She had HIV. So when he spilled his love to her, she just cried because this isn't something that she wants to sign him up for, right? That don't mean they can't be together, but she doesn't want to give this young man that she loves a life of no sex because she has HIV. So Wow, just wow. Take the time to physically clap for that. Immortal technique. This is why I was excited to get back into him, right? The storytelling. Dance with the Devil was immaculate. And You Never Know is another song that is on the list. I'm about to go share this with my girl. Like, this is an amazing song. I ain't gonna say too much more, y'all. Thank you for being here. If you listen to it, let me know more music that should be looked at, bro. Any artist, anywhere, any direction. I got time. We got conversation to be had, so let's do it. Make sure you tell somebody that you love them today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.